Hey everyone, Andrew Scaglione here with Radio.Cloud, ready to show you another important part of our software. You have the voice tracking and live studio ability, the playlists, and the broadcast clocks as well. But the admin section gives you the control and flexibility to ensure your station or stations sound exactly as intended. So while the admin section is big and has a plethora of options, as you see right here in the drop-down menu, I'm going to highlight about 5 features that really make an impact on the station level in terms of giving your users the permissions they need, making sure your audio gets to the right place, etc., etc. So first, if you go to the channel config dropdown and click on category settings, this is going to pull up a table, and it's basically going to give you the ability to set where your audio is coming from, what type of audio it is, and what kind of categories those are assigned to. This overall helps in the creation of both jingle templates and local content in broadcast clocks, which is covered in a different video here on our Radio.Cloud channel. So when creating these templates and using the category filter setup, you have the ability to check off any of these boxes to show whether these are IDs, whether it's audio, and you can check as many as you want as well. I'm going to show you a different page, which is a bigger network, so there's going to be more options here and more types of audio. You can set each one in this drop-down menu, telling it whether it's a jingle, a music, a commercial, a voice track, or something on the local or network side. And you can see there's a wide variety for this network. A lot of jingles, some music, and even some local content up here. You have the ability also to purge after a certain amount of days. So say you don't want anything that's over a year old to remain an audio element in the system, you have the ability to set that right here in this table. In the voice track category dropdown, you can set something as network or local content. So in this case, this voice track column, of which there are 23,000 audio elements already for this client, is set as network content. And then the last thing to note is the ingest path. So we give you an FTP folder with Radio.Cloud. This is where we link up to that FTP, so we know anything put in this FTP folder is going to this category, so it's all sorted correctly in our content management side of the database. So that's the category filter setup. Just to give you a little insight as to what these 3 items mean over here. Visible means that the elements of the corresponding category are going to be displayed in the audio browser. Audio means it's an element that can actually be listened to and edited, such as a song. And ID means that those elements are taken into account when importing both commercial and music logs. So those are things we're going to match up with your music master or your selector or your other scheduling system. The next item I want to show you is the holidays section of the admin tab, and we can set holidays for whatever country you're in. Right here is Germany. I'll pop over to the United States, and ultimately this is going to give you the ability to pick certain broadcast clocks, set certain jingle templates to run on specific holidays, and we just outline those holidays for you in the system. Next, if you go down to the reporting section and click on commercials, we give you the ability to export your ad report or your commercial report. You just click your date, you hit export, it's going to shoot it out in a CSV or an Excel file, and you'll have the ability to reconcile with your advertisers and your clients what commercials played and when they played. All the way down here in the user config section, this is where you can set the user permissions. So we can build out as many as we need for your specific station. We give them first name, last name, username, password, and then their role. So you see here, there's some that are super admins, some that are just local jingle admins, others are readers, others are producers. We can really drill this down and set as many different users with different permissions as possible right here in the admin tab. And the last thing to show you is the ability to export music. If you go to the user function section, click export music, you'll get this little pop-up. You can either export your complete music archive or just the new additions since the last export. You can also include jingles by clicking this box down here, and you can choose your file format. So once you click those, you hit export, you'll have the most recent full export of your library, and you can do that here in the admin section. We make it easy to export your entire music library, assign different user permissions, and do much, much more using the admin tab of Radio.Cloud. To find out more about our platform, head to our website. It's just Radio.Cloud, and stay tuned on all of our social media channels.